Hello everyone, my name is James Penny and I am back with another video for teaching Christ and missionary life. Still kind of getting used to saying the name. I know I am running a bit behind schedule on videos. I believe I said every week or every other week. I apologize for being a bit behind on the schedule for that, but I am finally here with the next video to share with you guys more about what Christ has done through me, the opportunities I've been given to serve, and just kind of explain more about the ministries I've been able to be a part of. So, to start with one that's a little bit shorter, to just kind of quickly bring it up is, for those of you who don't know what Cru is, it's sometimes also referred to as Crusaders for Christ. It's a college ministry that I have had the opportunity to be a part of for going on about 3 years, I believe, and they offer a few different mission trips that I've looked into during the summers or even some during the spring, things like that. So I don't have too much information on that in that regards, except for just making it known that that is one of the ministries I have had the opportunity to serve with and just kind of work under. And so aside from that, however, excuse me. Aside from that, however, one of the ministries I've had the amazing opportunity to serve with is called DR Missions. It is the place where I've served the last 2 summers. I had 2 months this last summer, and my first summer 2 years ago would have been only 1 month in July. And so again, DR Missions, it is a missions group that serves underneath Grace Covenant International. And something really awesome about that. So its main ministry is called Pan de Vida, or Bread of Life. And this entire missions team is led by Tyler and Callie Franca, who do an amazing job leading interns and staff and just overall making this ministry happen. It's just an incredible experience. And so what's really cool about it is that during the summers, students from 16 years, and I don't know what the age cap is per se, or if there even is one, but there's been so many amazing opportunities for students to be able to just go and share their faith and build relationships with people from other cultures. And not only that, but they have Pan de Vida, Bread of Life, as I've mentioned, and what they do in this ministry is they not only share Christ with a bunch of young children, and it could be anywhere from babies all the way up to high school age students, but what's so cool about it is they also not just meet spiritual needs, but they also meet their physical needs, where some of these students, some of them only get one meal a day, and that is from Bread of Life. And so they do this 6 days a week, where Monday through Friday we share the Bible with them. We give them food, give them lunch, and then Saturdays we have the amazing opportunity to be able to give them breakfast and lunch. But we also get to do some classes with them, such as dance or music. Some at times we even do English classes. And there's just a wide variety of things that we get to teach them on Saturdays, along with still building their faith. And some of the amazing ways that I have had the opportunity to minister and use my skills and talents is that this last summer I got to help with leading the music class. And while my Spanish isn't quite up to par for something like that, I still was thrilled to accept the opportunity of being able to do the best that I could to share what music knowledge I could with them, and just being able to lead them in what ways I knew how. Bread of Life also offers a few other ministries on the side. Not necessarily on the side, but they have a new mothers outreach for mothers who are expecting, mothers who have children already, and it's just a way that they can minister to the women of the area who can't normally afford the different needs that that a child would have, such as diapers and wipes, or just even formula, things like that. And we also have another ministry which is in the refugee area, where we do children's outreaches, and we also do prayer walks. And then another thing we get to do there is a medical clinic. And this opportunity is another really amazing one, of just being able to, especially those who are seeking or who have interest in medical studies, just an opportunity for them to make use of their skills in a volunteer way for the refugee area. But then even during the prayer walk, I've been given the amazing opportunity this last summer to not only lead one of the 2 prayer walks happening one day, but also to, with help from the missionaries of course, to be able to translate the prayers from English to Spanish and be able to pray over different people along our walk. And so there's a lot of different opportunities and such that have happened in the Dominican, and so many experiences and connections that have been made. I think one of my favorite connections is a young boy named Miguel. He can be a bit of a troublemaker at times, but at the same time, his love of just like seeing the Americans show up and just being able to connect with him has been such a joy and fun experience. I think sometimes I feel like the only word in his vocabulary is caballito, which means little horse or pony, because to them, where we would do a piggyback ride, they call it a caballito, and sometimes that's like the only thing you would hear out of his mouth is just caballito, caballito, and I laugh just recalling and being able to see him in my mind, of just like this little Dominican boy raising his arms up and just continuously saying caballito, trying to get a piggyback ride. It's just the funniest thing ever, but yet the cutest thing ever at the same time. Just like his love for being able to spend time with the Americans who come and minister to them. And I know there are many other opportunities we've been given. One more I'd like to mention, as I am keeping the videos somewhat shorter, is we've also been able to do mini campamentos, or like a small summer camp, or then there's even some VBSs that we've put on for the Bread of Life students. And those are always such a fun opportunity, being able to lead a class, and again, with my rough Spanish, being able to read off Spanish, or like try and translate some of the Spanish I'm given, to be able to lead the children in different things, such as like games, or just like snack time, or things like or different events like that. And just being able to have those opportunities to share the gospel with them. I know the children love it so much, of just being able to have these moments that, they don't normally get to experience. And there's so much more to be able to share in regards to what I've done in the Dominican and what God has done through me, the different opportunities that have occurred. But for now, just as an introduction to what the ministry is and what kind of things we've done and what I have had the opportunity to do, again, I just want to give a special thanks to Callie and Tyler Franca for allowing me the opportunity to have served these last 2 summers. And a shout out to Hannah Hoos as well, as she has been a really fun person to hang out with as one of the other missionaries on the team. But with that, I'm going to end this video here, and I can't wait to be able to share more stories with you guys and give you all more updates on the things to come that the Lord is leading me into for this coming summer. So with that, God bless.